What is up, everyone? A little bit of an update here on the tank. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? New light bars. I installed them myself today for my metal halide fixture. It's a metal halide T5 fixture. So right now I'm running the AI hydras, not the 26 or the 52s, just the regular hydras. And these are the AI mounts, you know, with the 12-inch rail that kind of center over the tank. The problem with this tank, it's 24 inches deep from front to back, and I get a lot of shadowing on the edges and elsewhere. A very dim looking light. You know, you can ramp up the colors, which is always nice. The white looks kind of yellow. I really didn't like that. And the coral growth I wasn't too impressed with. You know, some of them did well. You know, like this toadstool's getting large. He's probably 5 inches across. It's kind of hard to appreciate the size of it off my iPhone. SPS, the Montipore, is doing well. The Acro, it's not dead, it's just kind of brown. Phosphates and nitrates are good too, so, you know, in any event, Facilipore and Montipore, Sunset, doing fine. And the Acans seem to like the light. Some of the other stuff, like Pallies and Zoas, not so much. And actually, one of my Zoas, I had a Belladonna Zoa I got in June. It's January now. And it was in my tank with 4 heads since about November, so, you know, June to November. I threw them my BioCube, and I looked the other day, and it's like 2 months later, and it's doubled inside. I think there's 9 heads I counted. It's like, whoa. So, whatever, you know, I digress. So, what did I use here? So, I got 3/4 inch conduit, and I bent to 90 degree. And I have it come over almost to the, actually just a little bit past midline of the tank. And I drilled a hole straight through about 1 inch from the end here. I used conduit straps and I fastened it to the back here. What I did, I got my fixture, the little hanging mounts, and I measured, you know, center to center, used a piece of cardboard as a stencil, kind of lined it up on the front, and determined how far from the edges I had to go to drill. And let me take this little filter off. And I used one of these tools here. 20 bucks, fits in the end of the drill. Came with even like a little magnetic drill bit, you know, you can get into tight spaces. And came in very handy. And if you're going to use conduit, you know, well, that's blue. If you're going to use conduit, you want, conduit's pretty oily, so just don't paint it first. You'll want to, I used rubbing alcohol and kind of cleaned it off really well. And the first time I painted it, the paint just kind of flaked off easily. So I sanded that off, cleaned it off again, and I put primer on. The spray paint cans with the primer in it, it's a small percentage of primer. So I actually used automotive primer, black color. You know, it wasn't an etching primer. I don't know if that's something that would have worked better, but I sprayed it down, a couple coats of that, and then I applied my paint. The paint I use, it's black. I believe Krylon makes it, and it's called Hammered. And what sold me on that is on the bottle it says it'll hide surface imperfections. So, you know, you can't really see it on the cell phone. You really can't even see it in this room because, you know, it's against the wall. It's a little bit dark, but it's black with almost like little speckles in it. They sold a spray paint called Metallic that'll make it kind of shiny silver. And I was a little bit tempted to buy that, but then, you know, I really don't want anything reflective, you know. But in any event, primer, a couple coats of paint, the conduit straps, and they're very level. And the conduit straps, the hole is rather large, so I do have a little bit of play in case I need to move them, you know, a few millimeters left or right or whatnot, and there they are. So now I just got to install my light. All my light bulbs are in. That is how I did it. This is the last look at the tank with my LEDs. This is all blue. So they sell these camera gels on eBay. These little squares. There's a seller that sells them. I think I got like a dozen or so for maybe more for like $5, and that was including shipping. So kind of filters out some of the blue. I'd heard they make an iPhone case that, or like a different gel filter that actually clips on your phone, so you don't have to hold it there. But some of the A cans, there's a mushroom. Yeah, I played with the metal halides last night, put all the bulbs in. The T5s are very blue because they're actinics. And the lights didn't fire, sort of. Something I didn't know about metal halides, I found it online after reading and reading and reading. I thought it was something I did, and maybe it was. But apparently the bulbs have a burn-in period. If you go to marinedepot.com, it talks about metal halides, where for a couple days the lights might not even turn on, or they might turn on and then flicker off, and that sort of thing. And apparently that's normal. I didn't get that from forums. People just kept telling me, oh, your ballast must be broken. And you know, it could be, I don't know. So we'll see. So I'm going to hang these, and I'll be back for the next part. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.